Watch me whip, whip, watch me nay-nay. Watch me whip, whip, watch me nay-nay. That's mine! Hey! Oh, can't a guy have any fun around here? Holy filth, Batman!
What is it, Boy Wonder?
Holy filth, Batman!
Kind of right.
Catwoman won't let me play the whip and the nay-nay.
We've neglected the Batcave. It's looking a little dirty. Boys, gather around. I think we need to do some cleaning.
What about the girls?
Oh, ladies. We're villains. We don't clean.
I have a duality complex. I'm part hero, part villain.
Ah, flush.
Does this mean I have to clean?
Woo! Someone needs to light a candle.
Oh!
Boy Wonder, the bathroom. It's filthy.
Yeah, your point.
Well, it's your job to clean it. Yeah, Robin, as my assistant, you should be cleaning.
Can we go back to me doing the whip and the nay-nay? No.
As the boss of this manor, the real Bruce Wayne.
Nobody's going to argue with him.
We need to do something about this. I'm filthy, look at me. My bat suit, it's all dusty.
Listen, I'll clean the toilets, but not your bat suit.
I gotta go take a dump. Wow, even the Batmobile is looking, well, bad. Wow, look
And
at all
my
these McDonald's
motorcycle
wrappers.
I don't know how I see through the screen when I drive. It's bad.
You know what we need? A maid.
Yes, I think this requires more than we can do ourselves.
Did I hear maids? We're your fairy godmaids. I'm Snow White.
I'm Cinderella.
Wow, babes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Move over.
have a prince at home. Gus Gus?
Hubba, ladies. I need a bath. Clean me up.
Oh,
I'm a dirty boy. Well,
do you have assistance for this?
excuse me, little man, but we're more appropriately sized. Oh, hello. Now, we will definitely clean, but you must also take baths yourself or not a bite to eat. Oh, little door.
I see that the maids brought help.
Well, of course, we're princesses. We don't actually clean, although I like to.
We have our animal friends do it.
Or our little men.
I
Humbug.
think your little man is a bit grumpy about having to clean.
I don't want to clean up after bats. It's Catwoman's job to clean.
The gender stereotyping these days. Come on, Batgirl. I say we go find somewhere cleaner.
I thought it stank when I went in there. It's worse. Catwoman, why haven't you cleaned the bathroom?
I'm leaving. I'm done with the gender stereotyping. You know what? If he'd borrow my things, I'm borrowing his bike. Besides, I use a litter box.
Don't you think that's kind of weird because you're a woman dressed as a cat, not an actual cat?
I am totally a cat. And I use a litter box, and this is my whip, and Batgirl and I are tired of the gender stereotype around here. We're leaving.
No, my dears, my children, my bat-like friends. Let us make merry and clean. This just won't do.
No, it certainly won't.
Whoa! There's a big cat here! Catwoman! Get your friend out of here!
Ah, nice kitty. Come. Let's show them who's boss. Come here, Oliver. Come here, big boy.
You can cut there and then film our intro. Oliver, you're not supposed to be on the table.
Oh, come on, you're glad you did. Best cameo appearance ever.
Hi everyone! So you're probably wondering what the heck that little skit was. It kind of just came to me when I thought about doing this Dolly Transformations video because I'm weird.
And I'm weird too, so I was like, hey, let's do it.
Oliver! No! It's very vocal. So, while we are mostly doll collectors, and we don't actively collect other types of toys, although Colleen does collect Harry Potter stuff.
Pretty much anything Harry Potter, including like if there were Harry Potter toilet paper, yes.
I was a huge Batman buff my whole life. I can't say I ever read the comics, but I used to watch the animated series on TV. I used to love collecting the McDonald's figures. I used to want to be Batman every year.
And watch the Michael Keaton movies.
I was obsessed with the Michael Keaton movies. It was just something I always loved. I just loved Batman merchandise and stuff. So the stuff you see behind me is pretty much all from my childhood. And while I've pared down most of the other toys that we used to have besides dolls, I haven't been able to part with any of my Batman stuff because it just means so much to me, and Colleen and I used to play all the time with my Batman figures. It was more like a soap opera than an action flick. As you can see, the bat changing station was our bathroom. But they've gotten pretty dirty. I remember cleaning some of these guys when I first got back into dolls. They were on display in my room actually until I needed more space for American Girls. So they need more thorough cleaning, and then a few of these guys, they've been like out on display in my dad's old room, and because of everything that like happened in the basement with it flooding, I kind of neglected to dust them as often as I should, so they're pretty dusty. So this video is going to be us cleaning the Batcaves, the Batmobile, the big Batmans, the little Batmans, etc. So I hope you enjoyed this different kind of dolly action figure transformations video. And I'm going to show you
the not doll transformation.
Yeah, the not Dolly Transformations video. I'm going to show you up close what some of these dirty things look like. Okay, so here's my Batmobile. All of this stuff, I should say, was second-hand except for one of my Batman figures and some of the McDonald's figures we got brand new, and then one of the Catwoman's. Everything else was from the flea market when I was like 9, 10, so this stuff is old. This is my Batmobile. It's seen better days. This was never on display because I didn't have room for it, so it never really got cleaned. So then we have my Applause Batman here. He's really showing some dust and cat dander. And then this is my poor Michael Keaton Batman. He's my favorite, and I always wipe him down, but he collects dust so fast. This is my Six Flags Batman. He's looking pretty
gross,
rough. And then these are all my figures, so these are all like the McDonald's vehicles. These guys are actually pretty clean, but I'm just gonna wash them because why not? And maybe, I don't think I used baking soda back then, so some of them could probably use some things. And like her, I painted because she discolored really bad a long time ago.
Oh, I forgot about that.
This is my penguin, who's also pretty dirty because he's on display. But and that's their gear. But the dirty things are actually the Batcaves. You can visibly see.
Dirty since you got them.
I never cleaned them as a kid. I got them for like $1 each at this flea market, and they were already busted and missing things. And I mean, just look at that filth. It is absolutely, positively disgusting. Like you can see on the inside. Yeah. So these desperately need to be cleaned. So I'm prepping the sink with some hot water, some dish soap, and some baking soda. I want my speakerphone there.
It was literally about to say don't want your speakerphone there.
Put that back for now. I am going to scrub them out individually, but I'm going to let them soak for a little while. And we're just going to take some of the figures and plop them in for their bubble bath. Here's
Catwoman's what we bought boxed, so we don't really need to wash them.
Glenn. Oh yeah, he does. Get my big boy now.
They're like, no, it's a big dude.
Oh, spread the dub. Colleen is prepping the Six Flags Batman's bath. He's like pretty much all cloth. And he doesn't have any important tags like my Applause guy. So I'm going to start scrubbing them, and I'm just going to move them to the empty side of the sink so they can be rinsed. Because they don't really need to soak all that long. Because as I said, the smaller guys already got baths, and then they were behind glass in my American Girl cabinet. So they didn't really get dusty, and then when I took them down, I put them in a little case. So this water actually did turn a funny color, so. Probably from Mr. Keaton.
So even though these are action figures, not dolls, this is very similar to how we would clean, like, you know, actually pretty much the same. How we would clean, like, plastic Barbie accessories.
Just minus, like, if it was the dolls themselves, the hair.
Yeah, exactly. And like the cloth, like partly cloth doll, like some of your genies, like,
Yep.
we wash similar to how we're washing him.
These dolls, these guys were way dirtier at some point because they hadn't ever been cleaned when I was a kid, but
The grossest was probably the Catwoman's in Cars because we chewed on their tails.
actually him because
Oh, well, I was gonna say he was the
outside.
dirtiest because he was outside. And he actually like stopped being able to work because he was so dirty. He was like clogged up with sand. Yes, I remember chewing this.
I remember chewing mine too. Very disturbing.
Especially disturbing if at any point they got swapped when we were chewing each other's.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure we shared chewing.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yeah. So that would be
Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. Batmobile the Joker got
We'll need to
away.
get another
Hey.
towel for the big things.
Yes.
And we can put the big things downstairs by the wood stove. Alright, so this is going to be very difficult to do. Those are there now. And that's nice. I'm going to try to spray as much cockapoo out of here first. If I had a working bathtub, this would be a lot better to do in the bathtub, but
Shelly, that's not cockapoo. Do you know what that is? Your father would have said that's patina.
I find it very disturbing that I thought it was a-okay to play with this in such a dirty, disgusting state. Which is weird because I was always really like persnickety about Barbies. I actually find it very disturbing that some of the things that looked like stains were actually just a lot of crud. Because like when I went to use a toothbrush, like there was a big streak right here.
Interesting.
Go. Catwoman here, I had touched up the paint on a long time ago, but I didn't seal it because I didn't know to seal the acrylic paint. So as you can see, while I was washing her, some of the paint peeled off. But a quick hack to get rid of paint that you've put on a toy or doll that isn't factory is to take some isopropyl alcohol, rubbing alcohol, and it will take off all the paint you've added, but not the factory paint. So this is a good way to tell if a doll's been tampered with, and also if you've touched up the paint on a doll and you decide you don't like it, it takes off the added paint easily, but not the factory paint. I mean, if your doll or toy is super duper old and the factory paint is already flaking, then obviously use caution. But okay, so everything is all clean. And I have this really old list I printed many years ago when I identified some of my guys. So I will go through each one and tell you. So this is a 2002 Six Flags Batman who you saw us wash like we would doll laundry. Unfortunately, his cape had this leathery material that I didn't realize was on it. So it's not shiny anymore, but that's all right. And that is exactly why I didn't wash this 1989 Applause Batman, because he has this like faux leather, and his like that tag would have been fine, but he has this one and I've had it on there so long. So what I did is I used the vacuum to clean him with the little brush attachment, and then I washed his head like I normally would. And then we have my really big Batman here. He is from Batman Returns. He is from 1991. And then we have my Penguin, who is also from that same movie. This is like the gear that I cleaned. That motorcycle does not belong to Batman. That was just something we played with. And that's a lunchbox. These two are 1993 Batman the Animated Series Infrared Batman. And then this guy next to him is Batman the Animated Series Deluxe Crime Fighter Edition Mechwing Batman, also from 1993. The guy next to him is also from 1993, Batman the Animated Series Turbo Jet Batman. The guy next to him is 1999, the New Batman Adventures Mission Masters Desert Attack Batman. And then the guy next to him is 2000 to the New Batman Adventures Mission Masters 3 Sky Attack Batman. I actually got him brand new at the store. 1999, The World of Batman Aqua Sled Batman. 1992, Batman Returns Skywinch Batman. Then we have 1995, Batman Forever Deluxe Attack Wing Batman. 1991, Batman Returns Robin. 1995, Batman Forever Two-Face. 1993, Batman the Animated Series, The Joker, Laughing Gas. So she is 1991, Batman Returns Catwoman. 1991, Batman Returns Coupe, Catwoman Coupe. This is the 1991 Batman Returns Batman Press and Go McDonald's toy. And then Robin is from 1993. Batman the Animated Series Happy Meal toy, and these two are also from that series, so they're from the Animated Series 1993. Oh, and you can see that Catwoman's paint has been all retouched up. I'll insert a picture of her. The 1997 Batman and Robin Batmobile with Ice Shatter Missile and Vine Attack Blades. So it has like a feature where you can make the front pop out. And then these two Batcaves are the 1995 Batman Forever Wayne Manor Batcave Compound playset, which looks a lot cleaner. See, they are way cleaner looking than before. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Dolly Transformations with this Dolly Transformations video, I should say, with my Batmans. So until next time, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.